Am I ready to take down the GP this weekend? It's next weekend, actually. And no, I'm not ready. Is there any defined meta? It used to be black-green, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. Like, black-green was the meta, it was just all black-green, black-green, black-green. Oh, we're playing against Peter Sucharek. I'm not sure what Peter's style of deck is. You were Sucharek this weekend? Yeah, it's like he was in Japan, right? He was at the GP. What is black-green's main counter? Kind of everything right now. I think black-green is just bad against everything. But maybe people just play poorly. I think it's not great against the super fast white aggro decks. I think it's not great against most of the blue decks. Can I update the deck list? Sure. Is this connection just terrible, or? White Red Firebrand. Who are the other four? John, Kai, PV, and then I'll let you pick whoever you think is the last one. Bertoncini, yep. I'm not sure which counter I should use. Alright, let's hope they don't have anything too good. Better! Playing my cards in the wrong order here. Awkward. It's okay. I didn't need that extra damage. I changed my mind twice, at least, about what I wanted to do this turn. What about Kai's teammate from the P? What about them? They're very good. Dirk was considered better, like one of the best players. Alright. His draw is really bad, I guess. So he's playing Firebrand, Tajik, Lightning Strike, Phoenix. So I'm guessing probably doesn't have Lyra, maybe? Expansion Explosion's pretty bad, I think. Board out an Nev. Board out Chemister's Insight. I'm assuming he probably has history of Benalia, but I'm not sure. Siege Gang Commander. Could bring in like one of each. Could board out a Dive Down maybe. Kind of weird to bring in Mystic from boarding out Dive Down. I think I just want to make sure I keep a reasonable mana curve. I think that's probably pretty important. keep a decent curve. I don't know why I kept 2 raw in. Oh well. Sorry guys, I'll move my... Wow, okay. Did not expect Sky Terror. Righteous Law, 2 Hook, Ban Right, 2 Stalwart. I don't know, is it? Looks kind of medium. Did you just play 18 lands? Because you... Damn, what is this game? We'll see. If he has a Phoenix, it's kind of GG. Maybe his hand is just as bad as mine. 1, 2, 3, 4 Legionnaire, 2 up uncommon. The busted rare. I didn't even see Legion War Boss. I saw it to Jake. Alright, that's pretty lucky for me. What are the odds that he plays a 2-mana spell that I want to counter? Probably like 0. How many Gates did you have? Was those True Fire what do I mean? Yeah, is that the name? True Fire? True Fire Captain? Huh, right on time. Always on time. Do 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 do. This deck feels like black-green in some ways. Crafting Drake is my Chupacabra. Got my... yeah, I guess, I don't know. It's nothing like green-black. But it kind of is. Should I wait to kill the Phoenix? I can wait, right? I guess I miss out on 2 damage if I wait. Finger smudge the camera. Camera's dirty. Let's see. He's got a nice inside look at it. Is that better? Oh, that was kind of awkward sequencing. Should have just done everything in my main phase. I mean, it's unlikely he has shock in his deck after sideboard against me, but... Actually, I missed out on the damage, right? I could have killed the Phoenix, attack was the token. Should I instead of my mouth again? No, let's go. I'm good. Not the greatest use of a Sarkhan. Is Cracking Drake as good as Phoenix? I think it's better. We have Lavicals. I think I brought them in. Yeah, we have a couple. You could also just draw Niv Mizzet and win the game. Even the Cracking Drake would be gas, but obviously I'm pretty far behind. He has 3 cards in hand and a better board. But I have swingier cards. Good way to turn around the Sarkhan out. I don't know what that accomplishes though. What am I just hoping for? A Lavical? I mean, if I have a Lavical on top of my deck, then I'm going to draw it off Sarkhan and kill the Phoenix. The Oracle. Thanks for the host, buddy. Welcome, guys. I'll save the Siege Gang. I don't have much going on. What are my odds of winning this game? 20%. I think they're a bit higher than that. Not much. Yeah, maybe 25, 30. Just making up numbers. Should just kill it now? No, I guess I should keep Siege Gang in case I don't like a lightning strike. Try to get rid of the Phoenix. It's unclear what's better, a Siege Gang in play or Shock in hand. Alright, I'll keep the Siege Gang. I think Siege Gang is maybe a bit worse if he has a removal spell, because then he just kills Siege Gang and I got some damage in. But I'd rather have a Shock to try and kill the Phoenix, but then the pressure is relevant. If I ever draw a Drake, I might be able to just win the race just because I got some damage in with the Siege Gang. So right now I can syncopate for 5. Playing the land's not great because I have Sarkhan in my deck. So if he has a land, he can resolve a 2-drop, so something like a Skite. Yeah, I'm not going to use a Syncopate on the 2-drop anyways. I'm going to use Syncopate on... I'm going to use Siege Gang to deal with a 2-drop. I mean, kind of a race. Kind of... Oh, I think I have to counter it. Hopefully I'm not getting baited. Is that the awkward pause of the guy who has a land in hand? Saving my Siege Gang is really important too in case I draw a lightning strike. Mansion Explosion could have been good this game. I have a lot of expensive cards in my deck.
Cheers.
I barely caught it. I think it was Crazy Man. $11.47 donation. Let me look it up. Gotta get it right. Jeez. Auntie, thank you so much. Your 7 gifted is he... You might have the stream closed. Ooh, Banefire. That's pretty good. Thanks for the sub, Auntie. Ghosting is bad. I doubt he's ghosting. I'd be shocked if he was ghosting. He might have just the stream like closed or something. So it was the Crazy Seaman. Alright, it's a 10-euro donation. That's why it was $11.47. I guess we all know what the USD exchange rate is right now. Alright, let's see. I think I want to board out Ionize. I think I want another Mystic. I don't know how I feel about Dive Down. Obviously Dive Down's kind of underwhelming when you don't draw Niv or... I think Ral's probably medium. I think Siege Gang's probably good. Expansion Explosion might be okay. I think Niv probably does better in the late game. Spell Pierce, Dive Down. Fiery Cannonade seems... Fiery Cannonade. Not very good against Tajik. It's not very good against Vanguard. I'm gonna board out Fiery Cannonade. Don't want Fire with Fire. I like having all the 1 and 2 mana spells, like interactive spells. I think that's kind of good. Do I want Niv or do I want Expansion Explosion? I think maybe just Niv. How's Dive Down been? It's been really good. But obviously you remember when it's really good, and like this game I drew what? I drew 2 Dive Down and they were like pretty mediocre. Expansion Explosion is good to copy their lava card. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a fine card. It might be the card I'm underrating the most at the moment. I might just be like an idiot for not just having 4 in every deck that can cast it, you know? As the Arctic Phoenix deck is a bit different, but even then you just copy a Charter Course or whatever the turn you want to bring back Phoenix. Alright, we might have a problem here. Oh, looks like he has a problem. Alright. Looks like we just win. The question is, do I play Drake first? I think I just played Drake first. I think Mystic's just maybe better if they have Phoenix next turn. I'm just gonna say go. Don't really care about the damage. I don't want to block the token with Mystic. I'd rather block with Crackling Drake. Hey Z says, having lots of ton was the deck was in MTG Arena. Nice. You playing was the best card in Standard, the Crackling Drake. The robot. Beachy B, I guess? Is that how we say it? Beachy B, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate the support. Alright, I actually only have 2 red mana. Aurelia. What should I do? Probably just kill Aurelia, right? Attack first and see if he blocks. Yeah, I'm bad. It's more like lazy. Extreme laziness. You need the full video. You can use, because we have a command for everything here, you can check out the whole video here. There's the command catchy. I'm gonna give them a stupid Vindicator. Probably needs lands. Usually it's not usually, but a lot of time it's right to just give them the spell with Skarn. I mean, this is an obvious one, but even in spots where it's not so obvious, I guess it depends. Depends on the deck. Does Birdman do the trick? He's in the sideboard. I saw a list that 5-wood that had 2 in the main. I have it in the sideboard specifically for kind of the white decks, I guess. Mostly. The finish Karnov. Like it down to Vanguard. I'm not sure it's that good, honestly. Is it really better than Rekindling Phoenix? It's better than Phoenix and Lava Coil, obviously. That's a tire commercial, yeah. Japanese tire commercial. Incredible world we live in. Kind of worried he's putting up a fight. It's always scary, right? And your opponent just refuses to give up. I'm prepping for the GP and the PT. But GP first, I guess. Alright. His draws were pretty bad. I think this matchup's probably tough. He had Lyra. What do you think of the deck lists that don't play Crackling Drake? As in, like, you're not playing Crackling Drake in your black-green deck, or you're not playing Crackling Drake in your blue-red deck? I think you should probably have Crackling Drake if you're playing blue-red. I don't know about Jeskai Control. I don't know if Crackling Drake is good as in Jeskai Control, for instance. If it's your only creature, there's still a lot of, like, Lavacoal main deck and Chupacabra that are going to be dead against you. So... doesn't sound that hot. It's kind of a close one. I'm a sucker for Explorer. I don't like it when my opponents get to explore. Had I known I was drawing Shock, I'd have made a different play. Kind of need Island. Maybe I just top Island. I do have Niv Mizzet in my 4 Niv, and I'm actually going to top the Island. I think it's right. I just need to be able to cast a Drake. I kind of want triple blue, even maybe quadruple blue at some point to protect my Niv. How do you feel about Jeskai Nexus? Been having a lot of success, but everyone keeps telling me it's not competitive enough. I doubt a lot of people have put in enough. Like, how do these people know that Jeskai Nexus is not competitive? It doesn't even make sense to me. How you would know something like... Are there just a bunch of Jeskai Nexus experts going around? It's also possible. It's also possible Jeskai is just really good, and having Nexus in your deck is suboptimal. But you still win because Jeskai is just good. Maybe the rest of your deck is good. Jeez, you guys are just loving it. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. Idiots. That was kind of a misplay, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I think I should have just said go and then shocked the Chupacabra and countered whatever they're doing. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry if anyone was watching with their kids. I did not mean to do that. Did anyone click? Did I see Ali and Shazi's deck? Yeah, I was watching yesterday. Wow, I got owned. I got super owned. Yeah, I played that turn bad. I played that turn really bad, honestly. Ah. I mean, Shivan's Fire and Syncopate are both kind of garbage. Let's all discard Syncopate. Yeah, I don't know. All he's been crushing was his deck. Every time I see him talking about the deck, he's like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0. So I don't know if he... I don't know what's going on, but... I'm assuming it has some... I don't know, I kind of want to try it. It's just another deck I want to try, I guess. Add it to the list. Ooh, baby. Baby, baby. Oh, that's true. It doesn't trigger off tokens. It was kind of that I just didn't want them to draw a card. Kind of good that he's attacking Sarkhan, I guess. Yeah, I was getting a Neary feeling in this game. The sequencing was a bit too good. Everyone say hello to Scappy999 in chat. I guess I always check every time I'm suspicious, so once in a while you get it right. He just left. Oh. Alright, let's see. I think I just have to keep plussing. Don't think I'm going to draw anything better than a Drake. Why are you gifting subs to, like, to scumbags? I guess it doesn't matter much who you give them. Is it the new guilting technique? The shame sub. I knew about the pity sub. I didn't really know about the shame sub. Auntie, thank you so much. Wish the gift was longer. I got you, y'all. You can check it out. For the full video. Jeez, guys. Puppy Puncha was a Twitch from sub, and Twerk You Later. I think you subbed yesterday or a couple days ago, and now you're just gifting subs. Thanks, bud. And Squeegee. Man, you guys just love it. Thanks again, guys. Squeegee, Twerk, Puppy Puncha, and Michael Benson. I guess we're listening to that. I just want to chain nibs, I guess. Find a dive down, maybe. I can just try and kill them, actually. Do you have Vraska? Yeah, I guess Karn doesn't do much. Michael, welcome to the sewer. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Michael Benson. Are you related to George Benson? Just give me the night. Ooh, give me the knife. I'll stop. Alright, question is, do I play Sarkhan first? How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 8 mana. So Sarkhan cost me 8 mana. So it's like I had 7 mana. So playing a Sarkhan doesn't do a ton for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Niv, I guess. Keep them busy. Because now they have 2 cards they have to deal with. They have to deal with the Drake and the Niv. Where's the Assassin's Trophy? Is it in their hand? So no, I think the Vraska is on their Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 9. So if I keep Spell Pierce up, they can't go Vraska plus Assassin's Trophy. I was considering opting now shooting the insect, but I don't think I care that much. Reborn just triggered for the second time. Fine Finality. You can have a Branch Walker. I can't tell if I've been impressed by Carian Black-Green. People have played it against me. It seems kind of good, but I'm not so sure. It seems like it does a lot of card advantage, but then I feel like that's what ended up happening for them. They just die with 6 cards in hand. In this matchup anyways. Because like basically what happens is that they get a lot of card advantage, but then I just play a Drake and a dive down and they die, or I play a Niv Mizzet, or I just a Ral, have a Ral going on. Just keeps me going. I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Does Black-Green have any other cards for card advantage? You have 4 mana Vraska. I think Vivian Reed's one of the best ones. The Planeswalkers, they have Jade Light Ranger, they have like their whole deck is card advantage. Can't remember. I don't think they cast Llanowar Elf. I like Stroke against them. I think Siege Gang is reasonable. I think Syncopate is pretty good. I think Mystic is kind of whatever, probably just worse than Siege Gang. Lava Cold is good against Midnight Reaper. If you don't have Midnight Reaper, I think you want Lava Coil. If you don't have Midnight Reaper, I think Sarkhan on the draw is kind of so-so. I think boarding out 1 Sarkhan, 1 Niv Mizzet is like perfectly reasonable. Chemist or Insight depends. Sometimes you're going to be happy to draw it, sometimes not. When you pick Siege Gang over Mystic, I don't know. Still trying to figure it out. Beacon Bolt. Beacon Bolt is fine. I like the 2 mana removal spells, so you can curve removal spell into Sarkhan, into Drake. Oh, give me a sec, guys. Yeah, it's not easy to sideboard. I never know. I think you want to make sure you don't make your curve too shitty, because a lot of the games you lose is the games I've been losing. I think it's like to the aggressive draws. Wild Gross Walker 2 is pretty scary. Do a fake sideboard so he doesn't know how I'm sideboarding. Maybe he just came back to use the emotes. Is he still here? Oh no, he's gone. That's kind of all worst case scenario. They hit lands, just free lands. Just never gonna run out of gas. Maybe he figured out that he could watch the stream without being in the chat. Alright, I need the land pretty bad, obviously. It's kind of a land. I could have copied it with I actually didn't even think about it. Could have maybe copied it with expansion. It's alright, black-green has been pretty easy. I want to play against someone who's playing perfectly, so I can know if the matchup's actually good or not. Oh, that was a huge draw. I think you just play Drake first. I mean, go nuts. I didn't see... Maybe you rolled because of Playcrafter? I'm not sure, actually. Not sure which one's better. At 7, they have a Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, I needed Crackling Drake or Dive Down. Maybe I messed up. Maybe I was supposed to max, go for max expansion. 4 cards in hand. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I forgot about Dive Down. That was definitely the play. I completely messed up. Could have expanded for free. I guess I only lost 1 card. I only need to Dive Down. Alright, he's letting us live one more turn. Maybe I should have just shocked his face. Am I gonna be like 2 damage short from killing them? I doubt it. Why didn't he Vraska? I guess he didn't want to get wrecked by dive down. But if I untap was Niv, I win anyway, so I think they just played poorly. Not sure I can still win, I doubt it. I think counter spells get a bit better on the play. Sarkhan gets a bit better on the play. Shivan Fire or Shot? Yeah, Explosion was kind of bad, right? Not sure what else would have been. I feel like it's just. As I say, Explosion is kind of bad, but I think I forgot to copy my up that one turn. That might have cost me the game. So maybe I'm just the one who's bad. Well, not looking great. I basically need to draw Drakes. It's my way back into the game. I think there's nothing I'm gonna syncopate. Not even a branch rocker. Screw that. Yeah. Or I could, they could just have a bad draw, I guess. Alright, no lands. Where's Golgari Queen? Drakes. Well, we kind of have a plan. Just need to make it to 7 mana. I mean, I have to counter J-Light Ranger, even we know they have Vraska in hand, but it doesn't even matter. Just have to counter that. River's Rebuke. River's Rebuke, just kind of a bad card. Yeah. I mean, I can still swing the game. I need to get lucky, though. I need to draw my best card. Maybe if I draw 2 lands, I can win. I need to draw either a Drake or 2 lands in a row. Come on, buddy. Wow. That kind of works. That's kind of a great draw. I was hoping for Assassin's Trophy at least. I guess I'm just going to be dead on board if they play any creature. Yeah, I just lose. That sucks. Maybe I should have kept Lightning Strike. I have keep dive down. What does that do? I just need to bluff the shock. I'm literally dead on board. I need them to mess up or something. I guess I could have upkeep, dive down Niv, and hope they mess up and target it with Raska's Contempt. I don't know. I mean, he didn't even need to have it all. He just mulligan to 5. Just hard to win. I almost won. I'd like to figure out how to sideboard in this matchup. It's just mulligan to 5. Can't see too much into it. Why is the robot lady so quiet? Babar, thank you so much. You took you took the anniversary of Elephant Facts. Where's my Elephant Fact? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub, buddy, or the resub, the 1-year resub. Appreciate it. I'm baking. It's like super sunny. Alright. It's getting hot. An elephant's trunk weighs around 400 pounds and contains around 100,000 different muscles. But thanks to finger-like appendages at the tip, they are also nimble enough to pluck a single blade of grass. That's cool. Elephants are gas. I got so mad. I saw a video on Twitter today about some dumbass just shooting an elephant. So tilting. What made you decide to switch from Bonfire? I just wanted to do it. I didn't switch it. Bonfire's still in the mix. I think... Whoa. Genie the Gin. Thanks, bud. And Ken Danger, thank you too. Welcome to the sewer. What made you change it? I've been wanting to change it for a while. I guess I was just being a bit lazy or something. Yeah, I should shoot the Steam Kin. This way they can't just minus Fido's Fire main deck. I guess it's pretty standard, coupled Fido's Fire main decks. Microbiologist says not to nitpick, but isn't it like 45,000 muscles that are divided into over 100,000 units? Looks like we have a real elephant expert in chat. Babar, you fraud. Trying to feed us incorrect elephant facts. Maybe I should have played Sarkhan first. I'm not sure. Why not Silent Gravestones in the sideboard? It's pretty good against Black Green. You don't really need it. It's like too slow. It doesn't do it. Is my Rod gonna live one more turn? I doubt it. You need a Drake. Where's my Drake at? It's hard to win when you don't draw your best card. There we go. Yellow hat, yellow hat. Doo -doo -doo -doo. I wonder what they say. Anyone speak Japanese in chat? Good to know what they're saying. Noodle Inferno. Thank you so much. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the store, buddy. I checked with Google Translate and they say yellowhat, top 5 all time, watch the clock. Okay, that makes sense. What am I supposed to do here? I need to save my Drake. I don't think I can afford to shock right away. I need him to tap a bit lower. It's like, you know, these, like when you've got these pictures and you have to like kind of label the picture or whatever. Same. Yellowhat, the Japanese retailer of automobile accessories, is withdrawing from the overseas market as demands keep falling. Oh, sounds kind of grim. All right. I'm not sure what this attack means, but I'm gonna block and use my dive down because worst case I get 2 for 1, but I get to protect my Rawl. Best case scenario, they just have nothing and I completely own. Honestly, I've said that before, guys, and I wasn't really joking. I feel like Rawl is better than Teferi sometimes. I mean, it's definitely better than Teferi sometimes, but I feel like it's like really close to power level. Like being able to pick the top 2 is pretty sick. I was already a big fan of the 5-mana Jace, the one that was legal at the same time Nixilis was legal. The Nixilis was like +1, draw a card, lose a life, and the blue one was like +1, scry and draw a card. I don't know, I just felt that card, I guess it never really saw play, I don't remember why, because I guess it didn't line up with the rest of the format, but honestly, Teferi on tap is really good sometimes, but shock. Might be a bit spewy, but I can't really block if first strike dude was my Drake anyways. Plus I get F6 value this way. 5-mana Jace won a PT. Nice. Deserves to win a PT. Came second in a PT2. Yo, did you have a 5-mana Jace and you're just maybe? Yo, there was the very not so subtle brag. Gas. I mean, I don't lose to anything, right? Well, I guess, why didn't I keep Niv? I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I should have kept the second Niv. Alright, Moxie says, oh yeah, Moxie is actually in Japan right now. Apparently they say yellowhat, many tires, yellowhat, something, something. The tires are waiting, the tires are very good. Wow. Whoever wrote is a freaking genius. Was that the play? That was definitely not the play. Actually, it's not that bad. Alright. Opt wins the game right now. The token doesn't have flying, right? Pretty sure we actually asked about that. No! Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. The worst noob ever. Wow. Jeez. The worst noob ever is very polite. He subbed to the channel first and then he typed the decklist command. Thanks, bud. Thanks for this. Thanks. Alright. Mystic has kind of big butts, but also making 1/1s against the Chain Warlord deck's not super appealing. Might still be. I always feel like Sarkhan, I guess on the draw it is probably kind of. Dive down, Spell Pierce, Shoot on Fire. Spell Pierce is probably a bit sketchy. Worst newbie ever says, my pleasure. I'm gonna have a 24-hour stream for 100k viewers. Mark my words. I'll only do a 24-hour stream if I literally win the PT. Not if I come second, not if I win a G. But I promise you, if I win a PT, I'll do a 24-hour. Oh yeah, 24-hour streams are bad. Is it even fun to watch like someone like yawning for the last 6 hours of the stream and like kind of like looks like they want to die? I mean, I guess if you're doing it for charity like Numa the other day, I could see, I don't know. It's fun to watch the destruction of a person. Yeah, exactly. Wow. That's really the message I want to send. I don't know if I got it in. 0-0 maybe. My main deck's pretty good. One love. One love. Are you Bob Marley? Bob Marley's the greatest. Alright, I'll keep singing Fate. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I'll not try and sing Bob Marley right now, but I mean, if you want to see me act like an idiot, I could maybe do a drunken stream. I wouldn't be opposed to that, but 24-hour stream. And no, I will not throw the finals of the PT on purpose. It's not. What is it? We're not in a league. I'm not like trying to protect my deck list. Let's see. What did this guy do? Discard? Didn't. It's kind of a tough spot. Actually, it's not that tough of a spot. I was gonna wonder if I wanted to try and counter a Chain Whirler, but I guess I'll kill that. The result of Chain Whirler, it's not the end of the world. Streamers gets more funny the more delirious they get. Yeah, I mean, obviously. I don't think it's only streamers. I think it's everyone. New videos filling the subs. I guess so. People just love it. Should have embraced my weep side earlier. Dice Hoarder knows it's fun to know that whenever you log on, you'll catch the stream. Yeah. Drunk stream always gets weird. Yeah. I'm 50-50 to say something really dumb and get myself banned from the DCI. Actually, I'm super upbeat drunk. Super fun drunk. I'm Dan Burdick's favorite drunk person in the entire world. Unless he's lied to me and he just says that. So I'm really scared of Phoenix. I'll just play the Mystic right away, I guess. Would it be a drunk wine stream? Yeah, I could get buzzed. Oh, Fight with Fire. I forgot about that card. Oh, that's kind of 24-hour drunk stream. Yeah. That's how it starts, right? It starts as a drunken stream and then it degens in a... Oh, that's actually what he named? I wasn't even paying. Well, that was awkward because I have no ways to get rid of an artifact. Maybe I should pay less attention to chat and more attention. I never saw if One Love said he was a Bob Marley fan or what's up with well, that just cost me the game. One Love says tight plays, guys. This is the stress test. I gotta know if I mean, I say I play good at the PT, but really I play the same way. So I need to make sure the deck is good enough to carry me at the PT when I'm just punting left and right. Look at the synergy in his deck. Spyglass with Karn. Just GG. Alright, he really is just going off. Yikes. Yikes. I don't even have good blocks. Alright, let's try and salvage that. No, Raul still does. Spyglass gets better the more you look at it. Warbeast, don't worry. I'll get them at the PT. The loose plays are for the stream. For the stream and when everything is on the line. I'm kind of screwed here. I don't think I can come back in this game. Shiva and Fire are doing work though. Am I just dead on board? Not. Alright. Alright, that is kind of a. Probably would have ones paying attention. Fight was Fire. Karn. Spyglass. I was going to board out all the planeswalkers. What's her name? Siege Gang Commander was this fight. Should have countered Spyglass? Nah, definitely not. Countering Spyglass would have been a terrible play. Is Big Red a good deck and control mid-range metagame? I don't know. I haven't played these decks at all. Probably does garbage. Alright, pretty good hand. I have a nice. Should be good as long as I draw lands. Always feels so good when you have a bunch of shock and it just have the Steamkin. Really good feeling. What's the big lessons? I don't think I'm learning that much honestly. I feel like I'd probably be winning. It's hard to say how good your deck is with the leagues. Like leagues is decent testing. Opens are not always the best. I don't know, it feels good. The list, I don't know, it looks kind of bad. It looks like it shouldn't be good, but it is. I don't know, it's been playing out nicely, I guess. I think it's mostly Crackling Drake. Crackling Drake's just messed up card. Alright, I might have jinxed myself. Might lose this game. I'm out of gas. Have I tested the Phoenix deck? I played it yesterday, a couple leagues. It felt pretty good. I didn't like that it was a bit too all-in-ish on Phoenix. So some games you just draw a bunch of cards, and especially against the super aggressive decks, Phoenix is... Yeah, this is not good. I boarded out a bunch of Niv Mizzets too, and all my Planeswalkers. I should have maybe brought in Chemisters inside. I did bring in... I did have the 2 expansion Explosion. But yeah, this game's looking pretty grim. Any card that have underperformed? No, I'm pretty happy with the latest. Alright, I need one of my business spells. Niv Mizzet would be nice. Would I have won game 3 against Snappy if he wasn't Scappy if he wasn't sniping? Oh. I'm just Molly. Yeah, I mean, this deck doesn't have a ton of card advantage. It has a bit of card advantage, but without the Sarkans and the Ral, you can flood pretty easily. Should have accounted for that when I was sideboarding, I guess. Well, that was a good draw. Finally. I'm just gonna shoot the... It's nice that Explosion... Oof. It's nice that Explosion has 2 targets, so they can't just fizzle it. I think I'm just gonna go for max value. Kind of have to, I think. I need every card. I could just draw a bunch of like spot removal. Syncopate's nice. It was gonna be kind of hard for them to kill me. Was Fight with Fire. All right, let's see. 4, 8, 9. Drake, Shock, Beacon Bolt, Shock, and my Drake's probably good. Drake, Shree. Yeah. Any merit to a sideboard plan? I think people have answers to Frenzy. I don't think I need Frenzy in this. You could try it. Frenzy's... I don't know, I found that Frenzy is a bit underwhelming unless it's specifically in counter spells. Yeah, I mean, you could board out counter spells. That's not a problem if you bring in Frenzy. Alright, I think I want to get rid of the Sphinx, right? I guess I should have untapped, maybe. I guess every mana matters. Finished. Fully. They have 7 cards in hand, so they might sack. I'll just play it anyways, keep him busy. Drake is lethal next turn. Yeah. I think playing Shivan Fire was reasonable because when I have Syncopate and Memorial, it's you know, it's possible just every mana is going to be crucial. You're at 9? Alright, I'll let my Drake die, I guess. They didn't sack. Maybe the hand's just really bad. Maybe they think they have enough mana and they'd rather sack, yeah. Strike plus Sing plus 1 mana spell kills him. Yeah, I don't think I had to risk it though. I could have played safer for the wafer. I didn't have to risk it for the biscuit. Dude, this is too bad, sorry. Apologies. Apologies to chat. Is there an unsub button? Obviously there's no unsub button. I'd never make that terrible joke if there was an unsub button. I'm not crazy. Alright, that is a pretty swingy game. I was looking super grim for a while. Kai was looking for it on sub. Are you even subbing with your own money, Kai? Wasn't it a gifted sub anyways? Oh, it's Prime. Plus, I need Kai in chat so that my stream title. The Drake deck's pretty good at coming behind. Drake, Niv, Expansion, Explosion. I can always title Top 5 Deck Builder 2000. The German burns are so bad. The Kai and the Finkel burns are the best. They're so good just because they're so bad. We're like, surely this guy's the best Magic player in the history of the game. Surely he can come up with something a bit more clever. Nope. Nope, they can't. They're just... Liz is kind of the same way. She's like top 5 smartest people I know easily, and her jokes are... Maybe there's a point where you get too smart, and then your jokes are just too smart for your own good or something. I don't know what happens. You need to be like clever but still a bit dumb, I guess, to make good. No. You gotta find the sweet spot. With John, we know what went wrong? Do we? Tell me more. What went wrong with John? I'm curious. I'm legit curious. You watch too many bad streams? What? I think I'm just gonna toss, discard a 4 mana. Discard a Shivan Fire. I'm gonna save the Lightning Strike in case they have Vraska, I guess. I'm not gonna... This way they're really under the... They're kind of under the gun. I guess they could just have Vraska. Not playing Drake. Oh, they have Island? Thief of Sanity. No, I think playing Drake's pretty bad, right? Because, like, if they have Chupacabra, then my Sarkhan's all the way back to free. Whereas... I don't know, Sarkhan's pretty legit threat right. It's kind of a close one between Sulphur Falls and... Oh, it's probably not that close, actually. Any deck I'd recommend when getting into Modern? Burn. I'm not a big fan of the deck, but it is pretty cheap to build. Probably Storm. Storm, you can build a really cheap... I don't know, it depends, like... what kind of deck you like. You can build a really cheap version of Storm and Strong. I mean, I don't know. Specs. Alright, hopefully they don't have some kind of insane combination. I feel like it's pretty hard for the... Trapped. Pretty hard for all the pieces to crumble, right? Scaldering Tarn, yeah, Scaldering Tarn is super expensive, but you play the Chivalry version. Obviously gonna deal 1 damage to the Thief. This way, if he tries to kill my Drake as well, actually I drew Shock now. But I mean, it's never mind. My reasoning made no sense. Dealing 1 to Thief was useless. Oops. Should I play this deck or Golgari Tradebinder at my PPTQ on Sunday? Not sure. I think this deck's probably more fun and better. What do you think of a Ram deck in Standard? I think the cards are too bad. And I don't think it's a deck. I don't think the cards are there yet. Maybe it was the some of the. I guess first. Shock that. 1 damage here. I drew roll. So if I shock, I draw a card. Alright, I guess I should just shock. If too good, I mean Sarkhan, right? Sarkhan this game did so much work. Sarkhan has just been so good somehow, that good. People are just journaling a lot. Why didn't use mana from Sarkhan? Yeah, I should have. My hand was good enough. Usually you want to play Niv and then use the +1 of Sarkhan to deal damage, but you're right. And this turn I should have definitely used the mana. Alright, Reborn. What did it play? So it's Sultai, good stuff. Beef. Probably have all this Reborn. Alright, I don't think I want Lava Coil. I don't think I want Cannonade. I do not want Fire with Fire. Beacon Bolt seems pretty good. Any of these cards really could be pretty good. Maybe Board Out Troll in case they have all this Reborn. Syncopate seems kind of good. Expansion Explosion. Spell Pierce, Dive Down. Not sure how I feel about Spell Pierce. Not sure how I feel about Dive Down in this matchup. Cut at least. Do I board out Niv against anything? I board out 1 or 2 Nivs. I think this is a reasonable matchup to board out a Niv because of Eldest Reborn. Assuming they have Eldest Reborn. Canister's Insight might be really good against them. And especially if they have Duress and Thought Erasure. I'm just going to bring it. I board out a Sarkhan too. Gate and Stroke are probably good, but I'm going to keep in all the cheap burn. Maybe I'm leaving in too many burn spells. Probably. But I have ways. Sometimes I wonder if you just don't want to play Divination. Divination would feel more like a main deck card, though. That's kind of a close one. At 4 turns to draw lands, that's probably not that close. I really like to say that's kind of a close one when it's absolutely not close. Scrybug. That's why Chemist's Insight is just so good. It just feels so bad if you go Duress, Thought Erasure, and they're like... It's even just straight up taking... I guess... he might have Dead Court Scavenger. Oh, oops. One Primal Amulet in the side versus mid. Is that good? I only have enough cantrips and stuff. I don't think my deck is built for that card. I see this game's not very interesting. I've been doing poorly against Sultai in general, but usually it's more control-ish builds. Mid-rangey, I guess. Jericho, you think this is ever gonna get old? You just hosting me for 14 viewers earlier? Sick brags about having 14 viewers. Thanks, bud. I didn't even know this. Sometimes I just... Yeah. I mean, it's ramp, right? You need to play 27 or 28 lands, and you need to play ramp, and you need to like hope to draw your card, and if they're playing counterspell, and you have no early game interaction. I think if you're gonna go that top heavy, you need to at least play 4 Star of Extinction, because you just have to draw one. I'll show you my build that I never tried because I just think it'd be a waste of time. I think Dawn. So decided to go with Treasure Map because it's card advantage. I'm not a fan of the card, but I think it might be good in this deck. Just card advantage and ramp. And then 4 Clarion to just not die, 2 Nova to not die. I'm not playing too many ramp spells. I'm playing Grow over Gift because of the Treasure Map interaction. You get to go Treasure Map into Grow into Scry. I don't know how relevant that is. Also, if you're just cast it on turn 5, it goes you up to 7-8 mana. Route is super cool. Like, route into the 7 mana cards. It works perfectly, right? But yeah, I think this deck's probably just trash. You really need all the pieces to fall for RAM to be playable. You need a lot of... You need a lot. You need the right RAM, the right payoff. Now let's see if we can take our revenge on black-green mid-range. The black-green mid-range. I'm gonna counter, yeah, just because I have Sarkhan. If I didn't have Sarkhan, it... Who calls my house phone? I never pick it up. Does it make sense to opt on my turn? I don't think it makes any sense. I don't think I have any 2-mana instance or source. Yeah, it makes literal no sense. People say I have house phones. Yeah, like with my internet plan, I get free states, I guess, which I don't get with my mobile. Actually, kind of rooting for them to. Everything of playing some music. Guys rocking the Playcrafter. Playcraft. I like music, but I usually don't listen to music when I'm playing. Focus. Alright, at least we're not under a ton of pressure and we have spell period. We just need him to not have like a broker would be really gross too. Oh, Sigrist. The Sigrist touch. Let's see how many times they use Bloodfast this game. Trophy, straight to the bin. Devgore Scavenger, straight to the bin. I don't know, I might just be digging myself and even both at Sarkhan in case I have a lightning strike. I would probably send both at Sarkhan. He's just singing one at Sarkhan. He probably has something good, so he's like, well, if he has something else. What to do is draw a dive down. That's why the black green matchup it looks like it's not great. But then how it is decked against your discard? Probably a really terrible way. Great of a shape. Yeah, pretty good draws. So I need to draw a spell. That's Shivan Fire. My Miser's Shivan Fire, that's not a shock. I think we lost, boys. Def Playcrafter, right? Vraska, I guess they know I don't. No land. Even nicer. Feels so good when they don't hit land there. I kept in ionize? What was I considering for ionize removal? Use spell pierce, save ionize for whatever he has next. Have all these cards that just do cards in it. Alright, hopefully Siege Gang's good enough for whatever's coming. Pretty good nicely in general. Vraska, Feinbroker. So I don't have to block with that. Broker Memorial. I wish it was only Vivian Reed plus just Woodland Cemetery. Not sure I'm supposed to hold to the opt or not. Dive down. I think I'm gonna misclick that. Okay. Kind of doing it. Cup number one non-spot, actually. No big deal. that much. I could block and it was Niv and dive down, but kind of want them to minus their Vasca. I think I'd just rather have them minus and not make an extra blocker. I think they're just dead on board. I may have in my top like 3 or 4. I didn't even count my draw steps. Do it right. 4. I draw X card. Whenever deal 4 damage. That does it. Explosion. I think it's like 1 or 2 more. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which order I do it in. I'm really doing my best to try and skip my attack step here by playing. Alright. I usually board out some Sarkhan and some Niv. I have deferred Syncopate. Oh, kind of like Syncopate against them. Was better than I kind of garbage. I don't think it's at its best in this exact. He had to ruin it all that bad. It's like, who cares? My creatures, like Drake is my best card. Let's see. It should be a blowout. Let's see. My 3 a.m. 2 a.m. Oh yeah, I'm a time zone boss. Maybe I was just supposed to lightning strike their face. I feel like it always ends up poorly when you like start spewing for no reason. Game. Playing Kitesail Freebooter instead of the, but just sits there. I'm actually just gonna play another Drake, try and find maybe a dive down. Did I forget to use Sarkhan last turn? I must have, right? I did? Yeah, I do that a lot. Alright. Poor dude. You get some awkward draws sometimes with green black.